Top headlines. Manipur police arrest KCP cadre, recover arms and explosives in multiple operations. Manipur's Gorkha community holds protests in Kangpopi over murder of elderly women. Assam, GOV Laxman Prasad Acharya invites Himanta Biswa Sharma to form government in Assam. Vijay sworn in as Tamil Nadu Chief Minister after TVK's Deva poll sweep. Man arrested with drugs worth rupees 30 lakh in Arunachal's Naharlagun. And temple vandalized in Shillong, idols, ornaments stolen, prop underway. Good evening. You are watching ELITETV Primetime English News. This is Joyshree giving the news in details. Security forces intensified counter-insurgency operation across Manipur on May 9, leading to the arrest of an active cadre of the proscribed Kangleipa Communist Party, Nongdren Khomba, and the recovery of a large cache of arms, ammunition, and explosive materials from several districts. Police said Thiam Inau Singh, 33 years, a resident of Kumbi Makha Laikai in Bishnupur district, was arrested from Langol Game Village Zone 2 under Lumphel Police Station in Imphal West district. He was identified as an active member of the KCP Nongdren Khomba faction. 2 number 36 HE hand grenades with detonators, 15 rounds of 9mm ammunition, a mobile phone and an Aadhaar card, and an identity card were seized from his possession. Separate combing operations were also carried out in the Longtar Hill Range and Sinakaitai areas, where security personnel occupied 7 bunkers allegedly used by armed miscreants. In another operation in Mongjam village and adjoining foothill areas under Haingang Police Station in Imphal East district, forces recovered a single-barrel 12-bore gun, live ammunition of different calibers, bulletproof jacket, iron protective plates, helmet, and a Bufang wireless communication set with chargers. Search operation conducted at Chingkai Ching and nearby foothill areas under Porompat Police Station led to the seizure of 2 pistols along with magazines and 57 live rounds of ammunition. Security personnel also recovered a 7.62 SLR rifle, a 9mm SMG carbine, a Chinese hand grenade, M16 rifle magazines, live ammunition, a wireless set and telescope from Awang Ching and adjoining foothill areas under the same police station. The biggest recovery was made from the foothill area of Nomaizing Chingkong under Irilbung Police Station in Imphal East district. Forces seized an INSAS rifle, a .303 rifle, a .32 pistol, 11 hand grenades, mortar ammunition, detonators, IED components, and nearly 13 kg of explosive materials. Members of the Gorkha community on May 9 staged a peaceful sit-in protest at Kalapahar in Kangpopi, demanding swift action against those responsible for the murder of a 63-year-old woman in Char Hazari area earlier this month. The deceased, identified as Puspa Devi, wife of Nakul Paudel, was allegedly killed at her residence on the night of May 3 under the jurisdiction of Gyamnam Saparmaina Police Station. According to reports, local residents discovered her body the following morning after becoming concerned when she did not respond. She had reportedly sustained serious head injuries, and police suspect the incident may have been linked to a robbery. Preliminary investigation indicate that unidentified person may have entered the house during the night and fled with cash, gold ornaments and other valuables after the attack. The incident has sparked concern and anger among local residents, particularly within the Gorkha community, with hundreds joining Saturday's protest to seek justice for the victim. Protesters carrying placards urged the police and district administration to expedite the investigation and arrest those involved in the crime at the earliest. Participants in the demonstration also expressed concern over safety and security, especially for elderly residents and women living in vulnerable areas. Community leaders said timely action in the case was necessary to maintain public confidence in law enforcement agencies and ensure justice for the victim's family. Following post-mortem examination at the Regional Institute of Medical Sciences in Imphal, the body was handed over to the family and the last rites have since been performed. The police investigation into the case is currently underway. Actor turned politician Chandrasekhar Joseph Vijay was sworn in as the 9th Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu on May 10 after his party Tamilaga Vetri Kasagam TVK emerged as the single largest force in the 2026 Assembly elections. Reshaping the state's political landscape, Tamil Nadu Governor Rajendra Biswanath Arlekar administered the oath of office of Chennai's Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in the presence of Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, members of Vijay's family, film personalities including Trisha Krishnan, and thousands of supporters. 9 senior TVK leaders were also sworn in as ministers in Vijay's first cabinet. The ministers include N. Anand, Adav Arjuna, K. A. Sengotayan, K.G. Arun Ras, P. Venkataramana, R. Nirmal Kumar, Ras Mohan T. K. Prabhu, and S. Kirtana. The ceremony marked a dramatic political rise for Vijay, whose party was launched only in 2024. TVK won 108 seats in the 234-member assembly in its maiden electoral contest, ending the decades-long dominance of Tamil Nadu's two principal Dravidian parties. Though the party fell short of the majority mark, it secured support from Congress, CPI, MCPI, VCK, and IUML to form the government. Political observers have described the verdict as one of the biggest shifts in Tamil Nadu politics in recent decades, with voters backing a newcomer over established regional parties. Before the ceremony, Vijay welcomed Governor Arlekar at a venue and introduced him to the minister-designate. Large crowds gathered around the stadium, reflecting the actor's popularity that had translated into electoral success during the campaign. Often referred to by supporters as telepathy, Vijay drew large turnouts during rallies throughout the election campaign, prompting comparisons with former Chief Minister and actor M.G. Ramachandra. His campaign focused on corruption, governance, and social welfare issues, themes that had also featured prominently in many of his films. Vijay has long been linked with political ambitions, with speculation around his entry into politics circulating for over a decade. Apart from his film career, he has been associated with social outreach activities and has publicly spoken in favor of secular politics while acknowledging his Christian identity. In the assembly election, Vijay contested and won from both Perambur and Trichy East constituency. He is expected to vacate one of the seats in the coming days. Officials said the haul also included 195 live rounds of ammunition of different calibers, multiple LMG and rifle magazine, SLR component, explosive substances, and a fitted IED control box and ammunition chargers. Security agencies have continued search and area domination operation. in vulnerable Hill and Valley district amid ongoing efforts to curb militant activities and recover illegal arms. Lakshman Prasad Acharya on Sunday, May 10, invited Chief Minister-elect Himanta Biswa Sarma to form the next government in Assam, paving the way for the BJP-led National Democratic Alliance to begin its third consecutive term in the state. The development came after leaders of the NDA met the governor of Lok Bhavan and formally staked claim to form the government with Sarma at the helm. In an official statement, Lok Bhavan said the governor had invited Sarma to form the new government and would administer the oath of office and secrecy to him, along with members of the new Council of Ministers. The swearing-in ceremony is scheduled to be held on May 12 in Guwahati. The ceremony is expected to be attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and other senior leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party. This will mark the NDA's third successive term in Assam since the alliance first came to power in 2016 under former Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal Sarma. Sarma, who first assumed office in 2021, is said to become the first non-Congress Chief Minister in Assam to serve 2 consecutive terms. The NDA secured a commanding mandate in the 2026 Assembly election, winning 102 seats in the 126-member House. The BJP secured 82 seats while its allies Assam Gana Parishad and Bodoland People's Front won 10 seats each. BJP leader Bhupen Kumar Bora on May 10 said the party was 100% behind Himanta Biswa Sarma continuing as Assam Chief Minister ahead of the BJP legislature party meeting in Guwahati to formally elect its leader. Today, the hope and expectation of the people of Assam will be fulfilled, Bora said, adding that he was very much hopeful the BJP High Command would listen to the voice of the people of Assam. The statement comes hours before NDA legislators meet to choose their leader, a move that will pave the way for the formation of the next government in the state after the alliance's decisive electoral victory. Preparations are underway for the BJP legislature party meeting, following which NDA MLAs are expected to meet the governor to stake claim to form the government. The swearing-in ceremony is scheduled for May 12 and will be attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Assam Assembly Speaker Biswajit Damari said the constitutional process would be completed once legislators formally elect their leader. The elected members must choose their leader, who will then take the oath as Chief Minister. Today, all NDA MLAs will gather, select their leader and then go to the governor. Damari said. He added that the Chief Minister would later form the new cabinet. Senior BJP leader Siladitya Dev described Sunday's legislature party meeting as historic and expressed confidence that Sarma would secure a second consecutive term. Our leader, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, will again be elected as party leader. He will become Chief Minister for the second term, Dev said, claiming that Assam was drawing national attention under Sarma's leadership. Several newly elected BJP legislators also voiced support for Sarma ahead of the meeting. Goreswar MLA-elect Victor Kumar Das said the party would continue to work under the leadership of our CM Himanta Biswa Sarma, while Mangal-Dai MLA-elect Nilima Devi said Sarma's selection as Chief Minister for a second term would be announced soon. The BJP-led NDA is set to form the government in Assam for a third consecutive term after securing 102 seats in the assembly election. The BJP won 82 seats while allies AGP and BOPF secured 10 seats each. The opposition alliance led by the Congress won 19 seats. Razor Dal secured 2 seats while AIUDF also managed 2. AZP failed to open its account. Opposition to the proposed resettlement of Laika Dodia residents in the Tirab area of Tinsukia district intensified on May 10 with local organization and residents warning the Assam government against any move that could affect the Tirab Reserve Forest. Several groups from the Tirab Zagon region under the 83rd Margarita Legislative Assembly constituency expressed concern over what they describe as repeated attempts to relocate people from different parts of Assam into the area. They allege that previous resettlement efforts had already created anxiety among local communities. The All Assam Tangsa Students Union strongly criticized the proposal and accused the government of attempting to damage a century-old reserve forest in the name of rehabilitation. AATSU Central Executive Committee President Nayung Mongsang said the organization opposed any move to resettle the Laika people inside the Tirab Reserve Forest and urged the BJP-led state government, Forest Department and District Administration to abandon the plan. He warned that if the government proceeded with the proposal, the organization along with local residents would launch intense democratic protest movements against this decision. The issue of rehabilitating families displaced from the Laika and Dodia forest villages has remained contentious for years, with environmental concerns and land rights frequently at the center of the debate. Three youths have been arrested in Assam's Dirugarh for allegedly extorting money by posing as members of United Liberation Front of Assam Independent, police said on Sunday, May 10th. According to police, the arrests were made following a complaint from a doctor who reportedly received extortion calls and SMS messages demanding money. Acting on the information, Assam Police launched an operation led by DSP headquarters, Nayan Moni Barrio. During the investigation, police intensified the three accused allegedly involved in the extortion attempt. Officials said the trio had sent threatening SMS messages to the victim and also delivered an extortion letter in the name of ULFAI demanding rupees 60 lakh. A preliminary investigation has revealed that the accused may have been involved in similar extortion attempts targeting multiple individuals across Upper Assam, particularly in Dibrugarh and Sivasagar district. Police said all three accused are currently in the custody of Moran police station and further interrogation is underway. Officials added that necessary legal action has been initiated in the case. An unidentified body was recovered from a water-filled abandoned coal mine in East Jantia Hills district of Meghalaya on Sunday, May 10, officials said. According to the police, information about the body was received on Friday from the headman of Mullet Bridge Sumer village after the corpse was spotted inside the abandoned mine. Following the information, police reached the spot and conducted a preliminary inquiry, confirming that the body was found submerged in the mine. Officials said attempts to retrieve the body on Saturday were unsuccessful due to the damp and difficult condition inside the abandoned pit. On Sunday, a joint team of Meghalaya Police and the State Disaster Response Force carried out a rescue operation and successfully recovered the body at around 11 a.m. East Jantia Hill Superintendent of Police Pankaj Rasgania said the identity of the deceased has not yet been established and an investigation is underway. Officials said East Jantia Hills alone has over 22,000 abandoned coal pits, many of them deep and unfenced, posing serious safety risks to local residents and workers. Unidentified miscreants allegedly vandalized a Hanuman Mandir in the Garikhana area of Shillong and decamped with idols, silver ornaments and cash after allegedly disabling CCTV cameras. Police said on Sunday, May 10. The incident reportedly took place around 1 a.m. under the jurisdiction of Lumdeng Joyshree police station. According to the police, the accused allegedly entered the temple by breaking open a side entrance before ransacking the premises. Based on a complaint filed by Ravi Sharma, the miscreants are suspected to have stolen idols of Lord Krishna and Radha, a small idol of Lord Hanuman, silver ornaments and several brass ritual items, including water pots, lamps and plates. An undisclosed amount of cash was also allegedly taken from the temple's donation box. The main idol inside the shrine, however, remained untouched. Police said the intruders also allegedly set fire to CCTV cameras installed inside and outside the temple in an apparent attempt to destroy evidence before fleeing the scene. Investigators have, however, obtained footage from surveillance cameras installed in neighboring houses which reportedly captured the suspect while escaping. The footage has been handed over to the police as part of the investigation. The incident has triggered concern among residents of Garikana and nearby Jalupara over security arrangements and night patrolling in the locality. Police have registered a case and launched an investigation. Now, let's have a short commercial break.
New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center na natural oiba pambai sing amadi matamga chunarabu khutsukulai kya sizinaduna tongan balaina layong kaya mai pakna laying jari. Mafam asida laying jariba laina layong sing adudi diabetes, liver disease, arthritis, lutong chikpa naba, constipation, sinus, blood pressure, piles, gallbladder amasung kidney danung leiba, kidney ga mari lainaba layong sing amadi asthma na singbani. Diabetes ki oina diabetes na ohelakpa khongkhut chikpa naba, khongya saba, tumba yadaba, hakchang sokthabana chingba layong khodimak laying duna chada mari futara manga gi changda reverse tawba ngamle. Constipation gi oina numitara manga ni da mapung phana phanba ngamle amadi blood pressure tha amadagi tha ahum phawgi manungda normal ohenba ngamle. Ngasi maglengsin biu New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center Thangmaiban DM University gi makha thangba Kabole kai nongchup. Akhoi contact number 9856148205.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nongpok Mahikol, established in the year 1994 at Brahmapur, Aribam Laikai. We are affiliated with the Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur, and this affiliation not only validates the quality of education we provide, but also ensures that our Mahikolians receive a well-rounded learning experience. We aim to deliver and uphold the highest standards of quality education for our Mahikolians. Our primary objectives extend beyond the traditional boundaries of academia. We aspire to cultivate the all-round personality of our students, nurturing not just their intellect but also their creativity, character, and ethical values.
Admission open for class 11 Science and Arts. Students category and concession available. CGPA 10, free admission, tuition fees, uniform, textbooks, hostel, transport, monthly scholarship of Rs 12,000. CGPA 9.4 to 9.8, monthly scholarship of 5,000. Offer to be valid up till 15 days after the declaration of SSLC result.
Khanghanjaba Jalibay academic session 2026-2027 gi oina class 11 science tamna bagdamak Photon School Kwakaichel gi oina admission form thajari sakhanglaba any board amadagi class 10 pass tawraba mairoi singna admission form lobiraga class 11 science ta tamna bagi school asida ming chanbiu mairoi singi mark amadi grade khetnabagi matung ina tongan ba mawongda khudong sabasu pijari Kwakaichel da leiba Photon School gi office ta lakpiraga akopamaro gi damak tanabiu natragana school gi pijariba mobile number sing 700558853 natraga 8837451193 natraga 70053034112 da call tobirau. Office hour gi matamna 9 AM to 2 PM.
Competitive Success Academy Uripo Khosnam Laikai Class 11 Science ki damak ming chanana bagi damak form thajare. Council Nova Class 12 ke examination da 16 position amadi 20 position puthokraba school ni. Mahiroi singi damak kathoklaba well qualified oiraba oza singna takpi tambiri. Mahi masingi damak hena matik jaba ama oina na bagi damak library ki facility leriba school ni. Arapadi ki lakpa mahiroi singi damak boarding ki facility su laizari. Angang singbu hena haithoi singthoi na bagi damak co-curricular activities su matik sana hapchari. Mahiroi singna class 12 loiraga Z NEET thaning labasu maming lairaba LN Academy ga coaching partner oiduna chahi khuding gi medical amadi engineering gi mahiroi kayama puthokli lairik te haizeraga laitalairba angang singi damak fee concession pizabaga loinana relief camp ta lairiba angang singi damak tasu tonganba khudong chaba pizari hena phaba mahiroi singi damak tonganba scholarship ki khudong sabasu pizari.
Welcome back. Here we have more news. The Bengaluru-based Art of Living International Center witnessed a historic gathering today as the Prime Minister of Bharat Narendra Modi joined Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar to celebrate 45 years of the Art of Living movement and the 70th birthday of its founder. The Prime Minister also inaugurated the magnificent Dhyan Mandir, a unique high-vibration meditation space representing one of the world's largest meditation communities. The dedicated meditation center will allow lakhs of seekers from across countries, cultures, and backgrounds to experience deep inner stillness through collective meditation and chanting. Referring to the newly inaugurated meditation space, Dhyan Mandir, Narendra Modi said, "I am confident that the Dhyan Mandir that have been inaugurated today will become a center of peace and solace for thousands of people in the coming generations." The Prime Minister paid rich tribute to Gurudev, describing him as a living embodiment of India's timeless tradition of giving knowledge, giving peace, giving hope. The Prime Minister recalled that whenever he had visited the International Center earlier, he had experienced the same energy of seva that rishis once carried into the world. Speaking about the role of spirituality and mental well-being in a nation building, he said a developed India will be built by youth who are mentally calm, socially responsible, and sensitive towards society. Spiritual well-being, mental health, yoga, and meditation have a very important role in this journey. Organizations like Art of Living strengthen the feeling of connection, belonging, and collective responsibility among people. They also give people the opportunity to know and understand their culture. Appreciating the organization's contribution, he said, "It is a great pleasure to see that the Art of Living organization always supports the power of the society." Welcoming the Prime Minister, Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar spoke warmly about the transformation India has witnessed in recent years and the spirit of confidence that has emerged across the nation. Speaking about India's growing global standing, Gurudev remarked, "In less than 10 years, you transform India from a country that asks into a country that gives." Recalling the early days of the Art of Living, Gurudev shared how the organization's very foundation reflected a coming together of diverse worldviews. Among the first trustees of the Art of Living were former Chief Justice of India Justice P.N. Bhagwati and Justice V.R. Krishna Iyer. While one was deeply spiritual and the other known to be a committed rationalist, both were drawn to Gurudev's vision and agreed to serve as founding trustees. The Prime Minister launched 9 nationwide service initiatives aimed at bringing inclusive development across education, youth and women empowerment, reforestation, environmental conservation, tribal welfare, healthcare, prison reform, and digital literacy. The organization also launched 12 RUTAG Smart Village Centers across 11 states as holistic rural transformation hubs. Through its youth leadership program and women leadership program, it aims to train 50,000 youth and women in leadership and high-demand technical skill, building on an existing impact of over 6 lakh beneficiaries. The Sri Avyam project is being expanded into a 450 villages tribal welfare mission focused on healthcare, education, and livelihoods, while the Gram Digital Seva initiative will train village youth to help rural communities access welfare schemes, telehealth, and digital services through AI-enabled tools. 9 telemedicine centers are also being launched across several states to improve specialist healthcare access in under-reserved regions. The Art of Living further announced the expansion of is prison reform initiatives through 1,000 programs across 550 prisons, benefiting nearly 60,000 inmates and staff with trauma relief and vocational training. Its free education network, which currently spans 1,356 schools across 22 states, including Manipur, and reaches over 1.2 lakh children in 2,754 villages, and now expanded to 2,000 schools. Women empowerment initiatives that have already impacted over 6 lakh women and girls across India are also being scaled up with a goal to reach 10 lakh women and girls nationwide. The month-long celebration have brought together over 1 lakh participants from 182 countries, including union ministers, governors, members of parliament, entrepreneurs, civil servants, farmers, prison inmates, rehabilitated through art of living programs, and international delegates. Some of the dignitaries include Union Minister Sukanto Mazumdar, Sarvananda Sonowal, Governor of Manipur Ajay Kumar Valla, Governor of Nagaland Nan Kishore Yadav, and Governor of Uttarakhand Lieutenant General Gurmeet Singh, retired across 4.5 decades. The art of giving has grown into one of the largest volunteer-driven humanitarian movements, reaching more than 1 billion lives in 182 countries through breath, meditation, education, and grassroots service. Today's gathering was an affirmation of the simple yet powerful ideas that a calmer mind, a kinder society, and a healthier planet is possible. A felicitation program was held earlier today at the residence of the MLA R.K. Imosing of Sagolban Assembly constituency to warmly welcome individuals from various localities of the constituency who newly joined the Bharatiya Janata Party. They were felicitated as a gesture of encouragement and welcome into the party fold. Corporators, party leaders, local workers, and supporters from different areas of the constituency also attended the program and extended their support to the initiative. The event witnesses the joining of over 10 families who had previously been associated with other political parties. Their decision to extend support reflects the growing confidence and trust among the people towards the dynamic leadership, people-centric governance, and developmental vision of the MLA. The newly inducted members expressed their belief that under his leadership, continuous efforts are being made for the welfare of the constituency, the upliftment of the people, and the progress of the state as a whole. The MLA, while addressing the gathering, stated that politics should always remain centered on public service, inclusive development, and unity among communities. He assured that every section of society would continue to receive equal attention and support irrespective of the political affiliations, and reiterated his commitment towards transparency, grassroots development, and welfare-oriented initiatives for the people of Sagolban Assembly constituency. In continuation of the ongoing public welfare initiatives, distribution of Ras Medicity health cards was also carried out during the program. More than 600 health cards had already been distributed earlier, while around 300 additional beneficiaries received the cards during the continued distribution drive today. Additionally, 2 hearing aids were also distributed to beneficiaries in need as part of the welfare initiative aimed at supporting healthcare accessibility and assistance for the people. The initiative aims to ensure easier access to healthcare benefits and financial assistance for treatment and medical needs whenever beneficiaries visit hospitals for health-related concerns. The program concluded on a positive note with the reaffirmation of collective efforts towards strengthening developmental politics, public welfare, and inclusive growth in the constituency. The Bengaluru-based Art of Living International Center witnesses a historic gathering today as the Honorable Prime Minister of Bharat, Narendra Modi, joined Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar to celebrate 45 years of the Art of Living movement and the 70th birthday of its founder. The Prime Minister also inaugurated the magnificent Jan Mandir, a unique high-vibration meditation space representing one of the world's largest meditation communities. The dedicated meditation center will allow lakhs of seekers from across country, cultures and backgrounds to experience deep inner stillness through collective meditation and chanting. Nagaon police has arrested 3 more persons in connection with the sensational robbery case reported from Morikolong in Assam's Nagaon district. Officials said on Sunday May 10 addressing a press conference. Senior Superintendent of Police Partha Pratim Das said the arrests were made during a police operation in Lakhimpur. The accused have been identified as Razibur Rahman, Razak Ali and Nur Hussain Ali. Police said that based on the confessions of the accused, two machetes allegedly used in the robbery were recovered from an abandoned location in Morikolong. Investigator also seized a Mahindra Bolero believed to have been used during the crime. The owner of the vehicle has been called in for questioning. During the investigation, police also recovered photographs of imitation gold jewelry allegedly looted from Ranjit Saikia from the mobile phones of the accused. Earlier, police had arrested 3 other accused in connection with the case: Umar Ali, Mintu Hussain and Nazirul Islam. To answer through thorough investigation, the Nagaon SSP has constituted a special investigation team under the supervision of the Additional Superintendent of Police. Fresh incidents of human-elephant conflict have triggered panic in Tatibama Nirulpur under Assam's Palasbari constituency after a herd of wild elephants damaged several houses during the night, leaving multiple families homeless and causing heavy property losses. Residents said houses belonging to Sarveswar Kalita, Madhav Kalita, Bharatia Kalita and Mukut Kalita were either partially damaged or completely destroyed in the attacks. The affected families reportedly live on illegally owned pata land outside any reserve forest area. One of the worst hit households was that of local BJP worker Sarveswar Kalita, where an elephant allegedly broke into the house, destroyed property and consumed stored paddy and rice. Villagers said the loss of food grains has deepened concern among families already struggling with repeated elephant incursions. According to locals, herds of wild elephants have been entering the area almost every day over the past several weeks, damaging homes, granaries, and agricultural produce. Many families are now spending sleepless nights guarding their houses and attempting to drive the animals away. The repeated attacks have intensified fear among residents, who claim that the situation has become unmanageable due to the lack of effective preventive measures. Villagers allege that the Rani Forest Division has failed to respond adequately despite repeated complaints. Residents have demanded immediate intervention from the Forest Department and the state governments, including stronger protection measures, night patrolling, and compensation for the affected families. Members of the Arunachal ST Bachao Andolan, an organization that advocates for the protection of scheduled tribe rights and indigenous identity in Arunachal Pradesh, have raised allegations of illegal entry and unauthorized money collection at the Holongi check gate in Holongoi. According to the organization, its members had been monitoring activities at the check gate since Saturday night, May 9th. The inspection was led by the group's chairman Sol Dodam and General Secretary Milo Ambo, along with other members. The organization alleges that several individuals were allowed to enter the state without valid inner line permit documents. It also claimed that some travelers reported being asked to pay money during the entry process. According to the group, 4 individuals alleged that paid ₹500 each to police personnel posted at the check gate in order to cross into the state. They claimed that entry was allowed after the payment was made. Describing the allegation as serious, the organization has demanded transparency, accountability, and stricter monitoring of entry procedures at the Holongi check gate. With 32 glacial lakes in Arunachal Pradesh identified as high risk, the state has begun strengthening its disaster response capacity through specialized training on bathymetry survey technology used to assess potential glacial lake outburst flood hazard. The 3-day hands-on training program organized by the Arunachal Pradesh State Disaster Management Authority started on Saturday under the National GLOF Risk Management Program. According to an official statement, the initiative aims to improve the technical preparedness of officials and experts who will be involved in future surveys of vulnerable glacial lakes across the state. The program included classroom sessions on the operation and applications of bathymetry survey devices, followed by field exercises and data collection activities at Ganga Lake. Officials and experts from the India Meteorological Department, Geological Survey of India, Arunachal Pradesh Space Application Center, Water Resources Department, State Disaster Management Authority, and District Disaster Management Authority participated in the training. Speaking during the program, an APSDMA Joint Director said bathymetric surveys are essential for assessing the risks posed by unstable glacial lakes and for planning mitigation measures. He noted that earlier efforts to carry out such studies had failed due to administrative hurdles, leading the authority to procure its own bathymetry survey equipment. The official also highlighted the shortage of trained technical experts in the field and called for cooperation among departments for further service and mitigation work. Stress was also laid on the need for electrical resistivity tomography studies to assess the internal structure and stability to moraine dams surrounding glacial lakes. The APSDMA said such scientific assessments are necessary for effective disaster risk management and for designing suitable mitigation measures. The training program is part of the state's broader effort to prepare for possible GLOF incidents amid growing concerns over the expansion of several glacial lakes and the risks they pose to downstream communities. The farmers' wing of the ruling Naga People's Front on Saturday, May 9, announced a statewide tour aimed at directly engaging with farming communities across Nagaland to understand ground realities, identify successful farmers, and promote sustainable agricultural practices. Addressing a press conference in Kohima, NPF Central Farmers Wing President Vikeho Su said that the organization would undertake an appreciative inquiry tour covering all districts of the state. He said 3 teams would be formed to travel across different regions, including Tuensang, Mon, and the Central District, to interact directly with farmers and agricultural stakeholders. According to Swu, the initiative aims to identify and honor successful Naga farmers, promote innovative farming models, and engage with Krishi Vigyan Kendra centers, agriculture and allied departments, as well as field-level officials. He appreciated the state government's efforts in supporting agriculture through the distribution of seeds, saplings, farm tools, and the identification of crop clusters, but also pointed to emerging challenges facing the sector. Su said climate trends, erratic weather conditions, and the aging farming population are major concerns, adding that younger generations are increasingly moving away from agriculture in search of white-collar jobs. He stressed the need for farmers to adopt climate-resilient crops and modern agricultural techniques to ensure long-term sustainability. On the transition to modern farming, Su said moving away from traditional jung cultivation would require collective decision-making involving both communities and the government, while noting that jung cultivation remains deeply connected to Naga culture and identity. NPF Central Farmers Wing General Secretary Chikroy Yo Kezo said the tour would also help farmers gain better access to government schemes, seed and planting materials through improved coordination with departments. The Farmers Wing said findings from the tour would be compiled and submitted to the government with recommendations aimed at strengthening the farming sector in the state. The state government has notified that 1,313 members of the Rongmei tribe permanently settled in Nagaland, along with their direct descendants, may now be issued scheduled tribe certificate identifying them as scheduled tribe of Manipur permanently settled in Nagaland. According to a notification issued by the Home Department Home Branch on May 8, the decision was issued pursuant to a cabinet decision taken on February 26, 2026 and conveyed by the Cabinet Secretariat on March 12, 2026. The beneficiaries include 1,313 members of the Rongmei tribe permanently settled in Nagaland who were enumerated and compiled by a committee constituted by the state government on September 28, 2007 in Kohima, parent and erstwhile Dimapur district, along with their direct descendants. The notification stated that eligible Rongmei tribe members and their direct descendants seeking ST certificates would have to apply to the respective deputy commissioners of Kohima, parent Dimapur, Tomokedima and Newland district, depending on the district under which they were originally enumerated by the committee. It said the deputy commissioners concerned would issue the certificates after due verification in the prescribed format. The government clarified that the ST certificates were being issued solely to enable the beneficiaries to avail reservation benefits in central government employment and admission to central educational institution. However, the notification categorically stated that the certificates would not entitle the 1,313 Rongmei tribe members and their descendants to any reservation, concession or benefit specially reserved for scheduled tribe indigenous to Nagaland. The center on Saturday appointed Lieutenant General N.S. Raja Subramani retired as the next Chief of Defense Staff CDS and Vice Admiral Krishna Swaminathan as the new Chief of Naval Staff. Lieutenant General Subramani, currently serving as military advisor to the National Security Council Secretariat, will succeed Jan Anil Chauhan on May 30. Vice Admiral Swaminathan, presently heading the Western Naval Command, will take over from Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi on May 31. As CDS and Secretary of the Department of Military Affairs, Subramani's key responsibility will be to implement the ambitious military treasurization plan and strengthen tri-services integration. Widely regarded as an expert on Pakistan and China, he retired as Vice Chief of Army Staff last year. Vice Admiral Swaminathan, a specialist in communication and electronic warfare, has commanded several frontline warships and earlier served as Vice Chief of Naval Staff. For ELITETV News Channel, contact at email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we run up, let's have the headlines again. Manipur police arrest KCP cadre, recover arms and explosives in multiple operations. Manipur's Gorkha community holds protest in Kangpokpi over murder of elderly women. Assam GOV Laxman Prasad Acharya invites Himanta Biswa Sarma to form government in Assam. Vijay is sworn in as Tamil Nadu Chief Minister after TVK's Deva poll sweep. Man arrested with drugs worth rupees 30 lakh in Arunachal's Nahalgarh. And temple vandalized in Silong, idols, ornaments stolen, prof underway. That's all for today. Thank you again for being with us.